Amber has gone to Walmart enough for all of us. Like, no one needs to go to Walmart now. Hey y'all, it's Rosie here, and I know I said a while ago that I wanted to talk about Destiny, aka Lightly Toasted, aka Amber's ex pre-save Becky, you know what I'm saying? So I saw a little bit of the Spilling the Truths of 2016 part 1, and I found it not interesting to me. Like I said, I used to watch Amber back in the Destiny era before I found reaction channels, and so it has been a long time coming, you know? So, I know this was like 2 weeks ago, but let's watch Spilling the Truths of 2016 part 2. Now, obviously, it is like a really long video, so I'll probably cut out like irrelevant parts and skip around later, but I guess I'm gonna watch it on, I think 1.5. Let's see. Let's do.
So part 2 is coming. Ignore the fact that I'm in the middle of doing laundry. You can see Carter right here, and Bo right there. He's got, I don't know, he probably won't let me have it back. It's like this, I don't know if you know the Kong toys, it's like that, but it's a square, and you can put stuff in it and freeze it. It's got green beans and I think some yogurt, and I think I put a little bit of an orange in there, but he'll go through it real quick. I just did it because yesterday when I was filming, they were crying, because you probably didn't hear them crying, but they would every once in a while, because they don't think they can be alone, so they didn't want to watch TV and they're by themselves, so they're here with me. Ignore Carter, constantly chewing on his little feet. Carter, Carter, do Carter. Hey, can you say hi? I think you guys are really gonna enjoy part 2, because this is where it starts to get really juicy. I'm saying this is gonna be stuff that you never would have thought would happen. This is stuff, it's about to go down. And I'm sure you'll all be happy that you don't have to wait another week for it. I didn't want to do that to you guys, so I'm just going ahead and doing it right now. Alright, so we left off, I ended June, now we're gonna start in July. And like I said,
Y'all, this is crazy. I've got her on 2x speed, and it's only like a bean. It's only like a little bit fast. She talks so slow, which I'm guilty of that as, you know, a southerner. Bean. Let's get into it.
This is where it starts to get super juicy. So I had the interview at the place we started working at, and I got hired. This is around the time Amberlynn had her interview, and she got hired as well. The interview, we had to do a typing test, a drug test, a background check, just a whole bunch of stuff. It took like 4 hours while you were there. We had to get a new bank account. I banked with Navy Federal, and I thought that would be a good thing because I figured they'd be everywhere, but not in Kentucky for whatever reason, not where I lived out in Kentucky. So we ended up having a U.S. bank. I'm back to using Navy Federal now, obviously, because I'm back in Florida, and I was using it when I moved back to Kentucky as well. But, let's see. We also had our 1-year anniversary. Also around the 4th of July, you know, that was our anniversary, like I said. And we...
How can I forget the 4th of July, their anniversary?
We did the 4th of July, like, celebration with my family, and I made firecracker cookies, and my mom made cherry bombs, where she did vodka-infused cherries and a little bit of Jell-O and the sprinkles on it, and what have you. They were really good. I got Amberlynn a promise ring around this time for our 1 year. It was mostly because she was talking about getting engaged a lot. She was talking about wedding stuff kind of a lot, and I just wanted to get her a ring just to make her happy, basically. And then y'all talking smack about them being the same ring that I gave Lexus. It is not. And then I think someone also asked, before I get too into the same ring thing, my ring, it doesn't say anything. It's actually meteorite that goes all the way around. I don't know.
Isn't it like opal or something, right? Was the promise ring? I do find it funny, I will always find it funny, that Destiny has literally been engaged to everyone that she's dated except Amber. Like...
But I don't know what Amberlynn did with the ring I gave her, but I didn't never have it again, and I literally just got Lexus's in January, so I get how they both like opal. That's just what, when me and Lexus had looked at rings before, that's what she liked, so that's what I got her. I also noticed that she tried to film me in the shower a lot, not like really showing too much of me, but still kind of showing me. Most of the time when she would be in there, it was because I have really bad acne, clearly, my face. It's on my back, though. TMI, but whatever. And I would have her scrub it for me because I try to keep it calmed down. I'm
gonna see if I can find the clip I saw it on another reaction channel recently of Amber trying to film Destiny in the shower, and I thought it was hella creepy. Like, if someone did that to me, I would nope it right on out of there.
I had a surprise birthday party for my birthday that I wasn't expecting. It was a few days before my birthday. And the day after that was when my pappy had a heart attack. He technically had a widowmaker's heart attack. I don't know how he lived through that. It was so crazy to me. He said that he thought it was heartburn, which made it extra scary for me because my heartburn gets like this. But he said he thought it was heartburn, and he took antacids all night. He sat up with this heart attack all night thinking it was heartburn. That's the craziest thing to me. And then he went to the hospital at like 6 o'clock in the morning, and they're like, dude.
I just want to say this while I'm thinking about it. How does she remember all these details? If I had to go back to 2016, I would not be able to give y'all like a thorough, like what happened in my life, anything. I got nothing. Maybe some like general like, oh, I was, you know, in college and that's all I got.
That was a heart attack. I was like, oh my God. That was just the craziest thing. He's all fine now. He ended up getting an artificial heart for a little while. Then he finally got his heart transplant and he's all good now. The surprise party though, so before this happened, or before whatever happened with Patty happened, at that party I got way too drunk. That was also the night that Amberlynn got way too drunk and had recorded herself a good bit and embarrassed herself. She was so drunk that there was no way we were getting her up the stairs because those stairs are sketchy. So we slept downstairs on the couch.
Does anyone remember the sketchy stairs video from Amber? Oh my God, good times.
And then you guys will see my mom frequently drinking around this time because she's in a lot of the videos around this time. My mom very much was an alcoholic. It's no big deal. I mean, in the end, I guess it was, but you know, she was, and it ended up making some issues at one point. You will see. Then there was one night we did, because I think she put this in a video, we did fireball shots. And she did one with me, and she swore she was allergic to it. I mean, her face did get really hot, but I didn't know if she was really allergic to it or if it was just a fireball making her hot, but she didn't do any more of it. Her eyes were watering, I mean, she was fine. Then she shows how I started using a TV for a screen for my laptop because my laptop was broke. My laptop got broke because me and her were literally arguing over me playing Sims and not doing something. I couldn't even tell you what it was, but when I went to get up, I was mad and I just dropped it and broke it. I didn't like throw it down, but I dropped it, trying to like walk away from the situation. She also shows me with a cap on my head because I got highlights very frequently. And then I also noticed that she showed my butt crack a lot. I don't know why it is, but I have a long butt crack. I try to keep it maintained, but sometimes it's out, and I try my best to keep it covered up, but you know, it happens. But she didn't have no reason to be posting my butt crack on YouTube. The photo shoot that I did also for my birthday, that was awesome. We found that, it was just a post.
Y'all, that photo shoot reminds me of those photo shoots you do for the, like, baby's first birthday with the smash cake and everything. Oh my God.
That was on Facebook somewhere, and we just thought it was a good idea. My mom handmade a lot of the decorations for it, and she made the cake. And that was a lot of fun, and I got to take some good pictures with my mom. Me and Amberlynn took pictures, but I was really glad to have those pictures with my mom. Then on my actual birthday, we went out. Now, it was a Wednesday, my birthday was on, and my mom was like, oh, we're going to go to all these bars and have a good time, and I was like, okay. You know, I didn't really think there was a lot of bars going to be open because it was a Wednesday. But we went to Applebee's and ate, and then we attempted to go to this gay bar that my mom really wanted me to go to, and they were supposed to be like a drag show. Well, we get there, and it's deserted. Nobody's there, nothing. Just nobody's there. Nobody answers, we can't get in, so we just give up on it. We ended up finding a couple bars that were open, and we took shots at one of them, and then my mom wanted us to go to the strip club. I talk about the lady that gave me a lap dance while we were there. She was older. She had to be like 40s, at the most 50. You know, like, she was definitely older, and that was just a weird experience. You hear me talk about it in the...
I feel like I don't remember this bars and strip club thing, and maybe I blacked it out. I don't know about you guys, I would never, ever go to a strip club with my mom. I just don't think it's something she would be interested in. I mean, we've been to like Vegas and stuff, and my mom liked like burlesque shows. That was neat. But definitely not just like a strip club on a Wednesday.
Video, but I did not enjoy it. She kissed my neck. She only had a thong on. It's just really weird. It was like someone's grandma dancing on you. Like, I was like, okay. I only gave her $1. My mom yelled at me. She was like, you should have given her more than $1. She said she did a good job and all this, and I was like, I didn't enjoy it, but my mom ended up giving her a few more dollars. Then Amberlynn shows me at Goodwill out trying to find polos. I wasn't trying to buy brand new polos quite yet because I hadn't started a job yet, but I wanted to have some nice stuff to wear when I first started. So we didn't have to look fancy. Like, I didn't have to wear a polo and khakis and nicer shoes and all that. The dress code was literally jeans and a t-shirt. You just couldn't wear shorts. Let's see. Amberlynn mentions the seatbelt thing again in one of these videos around this time when I'm getting gas. She said something about still being broke. Let's see.
I do find it funny that the seatbelt was never broke, but like everyone already thought the seatbelt wasn't broke. I know at the time I was like, Girl, you just can't fit in that seatbelt.
Amberlynn records me flipping off people a lot. I do that. That's just one of the things I do. She showed when I make taco pie. I still make taco pie. That is the easiest thing to make, and it is so good. It's literally just crescent rolls, or I know that they even make the pizza crust or pie crust probably in the cans now. You know, just like canned biscuits. That'd probably be easier to use than the crescent rolls now. But you literally just put crescent rolls down in a pie dish, cook your taco meat, season it, put it in there, put some fiesta cheese on top. Boom, you got your taco pie.
That taco pie looks way better than that stuff Amber makes now. I'm just being honest.
At this point, we're also trying to start looking for apartments. Whoa. Are you looking for your thing? Oh, what's wrong? What's wrong? I don't know what he wants. Like I said, we were already looking for... Is your toy under there? Okay. See, I have it for now. But it's got green beans in it and a little bit of an orange. Okay, here. I put a blanket on the floor. You can't really see it. It's right there. Because he thinks he's got to hold it on a blanket so it doesn't get away from him. But we were already looking for an apartment or a house to rent, and just so we have a clue of what we wanted to do. And we were trying to get everything sorted for when we were start working. So, like, I think we were getting lunchboxes and stuff like that. This is also when Pokemon Go came out. And, I don't know, everyone was flipping out over it. It was so cool. I got super into Pokemon Go a couple years ago. And then, I don't know, just kind of figured it out. She shows in a video of me putting a phone. You can't see the ceiling fan in here, but putting a phone in the bag and putting it on the ceiling fan. My mom kicked my butt for that because I duct taped it and it took some of the finish off. But thankfully it was on the side you don't see. So I didn't do that anymore. We did go and see my pappy while he was in the hospital. I started playing Lego Dimensions a lot. That game was so cool. I don't have any of that stuff anymore. It all got just kind of lost, and you know, it is what it is. I wouldn't probably play that much anymore, but that I just thought that was so cool. As far as I know, because Amberlynn, I guess, starts talking about her childhood a lot right here. As far as I know, I don't know if she lied about anything that happened in her childhood. I don't know why she would lie about that kind of stuff, but I mean, you don't know. And then I feel like that's a lot of her problems. You know, like my mom tells her this at one point. She's like, you focus too much on the past. You blame the past for everything that's happening to you now, and you're not moving on from it. I feel like that's still a big part of what's going on with her now. Like she's still focused on what all has happened in the past, and she's not moving forward.
Wow. See, I feel like Destiny's mom was speaking like big truths back then, big facts, no cap, you know? I just made myself cringe. Okay. But yeah, I genuinely feel that way. A lot of times when you watch Amber, I understand a lot of us, we have a lot of things that happened in our past and they were really traumatic, and it's definitely hard to get past, especially when it affects like how you eat or things that are going on with you now, you know? But, Bean. But, yeah, I firmly believe, you know, shoulda, coulda, wouldas. I don't live in past tense, and I really try not to dwell on anything that's happened to me in my past. I'm really trying to move forward and be happy and live a good life, treat my body better, eat better. I think Amber would benefit from a lot of those things, but you know, I'm not mad at myself for bad decisions I made in my past. Yes, it would have been better to make different decisions, but who's to say that I would be where I am now and as happy as I am now had I made those decisions? So there's no reason to dwell on it. It just makes you unhappy in the future. So I agree with Destiny on this, and I do think that is a big part of Amber's problem now and then.
And, I mean, hopefully she stops moving forward. This is also around the time that I ended up going to the ER for my cramps because they were so bad. And it turned out that the cyst I had been trying to get checked out in Florida had burst. And, I mean, that was the most painful experience of my life so far. And I broke my ankle and my knee, so that was more painful. I mean, it was terrible. We found out our start date for a job. It was August 12th. The hospital had told me just to follow up with a gynecologist. I got a gynecologist appointment, and I got birth control. But I didn't really need the birth control, I guess. I tried to get back on it because I was afraid the cramps would still be bad. But ever since that happened, I don't even cramp. I don't nothing. And that's just a miracle in itself. So, I don't know why I put this, but I put Amberlynn doesn't show her legs a lot. But that's because she's really self-conscious about her legs because they're so big. She's, like I said, super insecure about them. And then we go into August. She starts explaining my weight gain, and I talked about this before in the last video. I guess I weighed 180 pounds when we moved in together. I weigh about 230 now. Okay. It is what it is. I'm not big on talking about my weight. I'm not worried about it right now. I don't feel like talking about that. Amberlynn states that it's because I'm a picky eater. No.
Dude, Amber loves to talk about her girlfriend's weights. Like, she used to be so mean to Becky, and like, Becky needs to lose weight, and talking about Becky's chins, and I mean, it was just on and on and on, and it's like, how can you even? You know what I mean? Like, what headspace is she in where she's like, yeah, let me be really hateful to other people about how they look and how they weigh while being, you know, Amber. It's crazy.
It's because for a long time, I mean, it was the way I was eating. not necessarily what I was eating, because I don't necessarily eat a lot of food, but when we were working at the assisted living facility and we started working at this job, our schedule was second shift, and it's so hard when you work second shift to eat like a normal person. Like, you sleep most of the day, you're up all night, you try to eat something before you gotta leave, but you're so tired, like 90% of the time, we weren't getting up till we had like an hour and a half, 2 hours to get to work, so it was getting ready, packing lunch, whatever, and then, you know, you eat while you're at work, and then usually you want to eat dinner when you go home, and that was what it was, you know, eating late at night and just going to bed. That was a lot of it, and I worked like that for so long, and I blame some of it on that, and I blame some of it on what I eat. I mean, I probably eat too much chocolate, it is what it is. I probably eat too much sweets in general, but it is what it is. I eat pretty regularly on a normal basis now because I work an 8 to 5 Monday through Friday job.
Right, but like, you don't need to talk about Destiny's eating and Destiny's like weight and Destiny's issue, because Destiny isn't claiming to be on a weight loss journey, especially not back in 2016. She wasn't trying to and failing at 9 million weight loss methods, you know?
Because the way I ate got really weird when I started working third shift at the job I had. Me and Dana were still living in Florida. I do want to lose weight though, I just don't want to talk about it right now. At this point as well, she started to reach 13,000 subscribers. And you see me rubbing her feet at this point. And that's because her feet were really, like, rough. Because she barely ever wore socks. And she would wear her flats and it would just, you know, dry her feet out. And I was doing this Mary Kay thing on her feet. My mom sold Mary Kay for a long time, so. This is also when we start to go to Lexington a lot on our own, and she just starts becoming obsessed with it. That's like the closest thing to, I guess, like a normal kind of park, because we live in the middle of nowhere, that she liked, and we would just go all the time. You guys have been also asking about me getting misgendered. I don't ever remember being called it. Someone asked that, if I was ever actually called an it. I don't ever remember that actually being called an it, but I do get mistaken as a guy a lot, and I don't understand how. Like, I have boobs, and I kind of feel like I have still some feminine features. Maybe from the back of my head, a dude. I don't have a butt. It's very flat back there. I don't know. I don't know how they don't notice. But I just pretty much ignore it. I just go with it. I don't try to correct them. It doesn't bother me, especially if it's just like a waiter or a stranger. It's like, I'm never going to see this person again. I correct them. I go on my way. We were starting to get really excited about our job. It was contracted with the government. It started at like, I think, $15.25 or something like that an hour. And it was really just data entry, but it was for the VA. We literally just were on a computer all day naming documents for the VA. And it was a really nice job. I mean, it was freaking easy. But everyone that worked there for long enough, they worked you to death was what it was. And as easy as the job was, you were just working constantly, day in and day out. And I feel like that's why so many people end up getting fired from there or quitting. It is what it is. I was there for almost 2 years. Yeah, like a year and a half. This is around the time that people start sending me nudes a lot on Snapchat or Instagram and what have you. That is why my Snapchat is private. Is because that's where I was getting it the most, and my Instagram is not private, but my messaging part is. So that is why, because that was happening a lot. It's not happening all the time. But, you know, it is what it is. Talking about Walmart again, I swear she was just addicted to Walmart. I don't understand what it is. I don't think that she goes to Walmart like that anymore. I feel like when she moved to Lexington, I feel like she was just ready to go anywhere. I think mostly Target. But, I just can't stand to go to Walmart half the time now. I would rather, like I said before in the video, just...
Amber has gone to Walmart enough for all of us. Like, no one needs to go to Walmart now. Because I swear, used to, like, every single video, she would go to Walmart. At least now, her and wifey go to, like, At Home, Home Goods. I don't know where else they go. But it's other places.
Just get my groceries delivered, or I go to the Walmart neighborhood market when I need groceries. Like, I try not to go to Walmart very often. It's just a lot of work, and a lot of people, and overwhelming. She sees me get a few pairs of shoes, and talk about shoes and stuff. I'm obsessed with shoes. I showed it's right here, my shoe rack. And I like shoes mostly because I love shoes. I don't know if there's really a reason I love them, but I like to match my shirt with my shoes. Like, it's always gonna match. Like, I mean, I'm in comfortable clothes right now. Like, I already took a shower when I got home, and I'm in comfortable clothes, and I'm wearing a blue shirt. My Crocs are blue. Like, blue Croc. And, I think that was in a Karina Kaboom video. I watched her, when I was doing a Q&A, I was only showing one blue Croc. It's the other one.
Heck yeah. I love me some Karina Kaboom. I'm here for Destiny watching Karina Kaboom.
Let's see. We had gone to Goodwill, and I got some random stuff. I got a K-cup holder that spun around.
The infamous K-cup holder.
Just remember the K-cup holder, because that'll come back in a couple weeks from this point. The night before we started working, my muffler fell off coming back from Walmart. Walmart. My mom tried to tell me to drive all the way home, and I called my stepdad, because he's a mechanic, welder, whatever. He said, don't go anywhere. I'm on my way home as well. Where are you? Where I was, and he came, and he kind of jimmy rigged it with a hanger until we got back to my mom's, and he welded it back on for me. He was like, if you were listening to your mom, you would have lost it. I had to buy a new one, all this, so it was a good thing I waited. We just had orientation the first day we started working. It was just a lot. I don't remember what all was going on. That was when we had to get a new bank account, figure all that out, you know, whatever. Let's see. And then this is where it kind of goes blank for a little while, like in the videos. Like, she states that it's because she changes as a person. This is also when we're saying that we're moving out. Like, it's like, we're starting work, and then boom, the next video is like, we're moving out, we're still here, you know, this, that, and the other. We got very behind on vlogs, and like I said, she deleted the ones that she had filmed around this time. I don't know why she did that, I don't know what it was. But this is when a lot of drama happened between her and my mom. Now, when I said that they were got into spats a lot before, I'm meaning, like, it could have been just anything. It was just little stuff a lot of the time. or, you know, I don't know. It was just random stuff. I can't really pinpoint a lot of what it was, but it would be something small, and between my mom being argumentative and Amberlynn being argumentative, it would become a thing. But I want to say like a week or two into training at our job, so we weren't like working our actual hours that we'd be working. I think we were working like 3 to 11. I think it was like the second week, honestly. We were sitting at the kitchen table, getting ready to leave for work, like packing my lunch, whatever, just sitting at the kitchen talking. And I think I asked Amberlynn how she likes the job so far and how, you know, easy it is and all that. And she starts saying that she likes it, that it is easy, but she wanted to focus more on YouTube. And she was like, by the time training's over, I decided I don't want to do it. I just won't start the actual job. And I don't know what came over my mom after this, but my mom came in there and started just saying, you know, like, she said something along the lines of, you don't need to stay at home all day in YouTube. It's not going to be good for you trying to lose weight. And I guess Amberlynn got offended about, you know.
But that's like facts, though. Like, Destiny's mom's not, like, there's no lie. Like, where's the lie? There's no lie. Like, truly.
Weight loss and all that. It's a never-ending thing with her on that. And Amberlynn started saying that she likes the job, but she likes YouTube better. And then she was debating on stopping, and I don't know, her and my mom started arguing back and forth, and my mom ended up getting physical with Amberlynn. That's where the cake holder comes back. I think they're kind of slapping around at each other, and my mom, that cake holder was sitting on the stairs for us to take upstairs or whatever. My mom came back with it and hit her over the head with it. It was very traumatizing for me, honestly. It was. I was freaking out. It was really rough for me. We ended up not going to training that day, which was, it was awful. I don't, you know, like, that was the first time I ever had a panic attack, and after that, that's when I started, like, kind of experiencing anxiety. Before that, I had some anxiety here and there, and I'd only really get triggered when, like, I don't know, there was fights going on around me, like physical fights. So it was never like people arguing. Like, I kind of got my anxiety going a little bit, but that was the only time I ever had anxiety, is when people were physically fighting, like at school and stuff. If someone got a physical fight, I don't know. I had to walk away. I was gonna start freaking out. I had, like I said, my first panic attack, PTSD flashback. I'm not gonna get into my PTSD about all that right now, because that would take too long, and I'll save it for another time. I promise I'll explain that to y'all. But that, like I said, first anxiety attack, and it was scary. I just remember seeing everything happen and then being on the floor and just screaming, and then I kind of black out. But they said I wouldn't let either of them get near me. I was like under the kitchen table just screaming, and I wasn't letting anyone touch me. I don't know. And when I kind of came to, I was so tired, and like I said, we couldn't go to work that day. So that's when we decided to get an apartment, just for the sake of everyone being under the same roof. We get out of training, and we start working 5 to 3:30 in the morning. Oh my god, that was awful. 5 p.m. to 3:30 a.m., that was awful. Amberlynn also started having a lot of anxiety at this point too. I mean, it is what it is. And then right when we moved into our apartment, that was when all the drama with her ex and the situation that they had started, and I know that she quit filming for a little while there too, and I don't know, I don't want to get into all that. I don't know. You know, like, I just know what she has told everybody else, so I mean, I don't know. And the person, her ex, the evidence video that they posted, I didn't know that she was messaging them. Plain and simple. I did not know that until she posted that video. So, I don't know. I loved the townhouse we were in. It was super cheap, and the landlords were great. They let us have free animals after we were worried about finding somewhere that would let us have free animals. I believe with the pet rent, it was only $6.25, but that wasn't including water or electric. And then we had a dumpster for trash, so.
Dang, that's cheap rent, though. Dang. You can't get rent like that. I don't know anyone who has rent like that. Well, it's been a while since I've had rent, you know. But God, even like my apartment when I was like in college was like, my part of it was like over $1,000.
So, but it was a really nice little townhouse. I loved it. We didn't have a washer and dryer yet. We were trying to, I think, either save up for one or something. I think my mom was trying to get a new one maybe too, and that we were going to get her old one. I don't remember. We ended up getting some though. Then we get the big TV for the living room, the 55-inch nice big TV. Amberlynn says literally in this video that she gets it for me. And when we broke up, I wanted to, and when we were moving out of the lease went up in the apartment, and I was moving in with Dana, and she was going to live with Becky, I wanted that TV because she said it was for me. And she tried to say that it was her TV and that she was keeping it, I was not going to get it. And, you know, I wasn't trying to make a big thing out of it. I didn't really care, but it was the fact that she said it was for me, and then turned around and said it wasn't. So I ended up just keeping the TV that we got for our room.
That's so sus, though. Who gives someone a gift and then takes it back?
So, and I had that TV till like last year, man. It finally broke. We're still in September at this point, and this is when Amberlynn leaves her wallet and a scooter in the parking lot of Walmart. It had her ID in it, it had her social security card in it, had her debit card in it. I was like, you really left that. And someone could have her identity by now, who knows? Amberlynn started to become really popular at work. Like, she just was, everyone talked to her. Like, we would all spend way too much time in the bathroom talking because you can't talk sitting in the rooms where we were working. And a lot of times we would just goof off in the bathroom, everyone would be talking in there, and Amberlynn just started to get really popular. She started doing a lot of her poetry on her vlogs.
Poetry Lynn. Poetry Lynn. She needs to circle back around, you know? When Amber's cycling through, like, Dr. Lynn Medicine Woman, I just feel like Amberlynn Shakespeare, Poetry Lynn, they should pop their heads up, like, as well. Not just, like, Narcissist Lynn, Charcuterie Lynn, Liar Lynn, you know?
Let's see. Then we get into October. Amberlynn starts talking about buying me a new car. I liked my car at the time. I didn't really see a reason to get a new one, but we had talked about it because, you know, it was a little car. It would have been nice to have a bigger car. And a lot of the issues, this is going to sound really bad, a lot of the issues I had with the car was driving Amberlynn everywhere. She was bigger, that car was so small, and just, I don't know, when my
Did she call her big? She called her big?
Dad looked over my car, you know, he said one of the shock on the side that she sat on was so worn down and I needed a new one, and the one on my side was fine. So he said clearly it's the weight shifting in the car and I had to get new tires, which the tires aren't her fault. I needed new tires anyway, like all 4 of them were done. So I got new tires, got a shock fix, and there was a crack in my radiator. I literally went to AutoZone, like it was a 2000 Honda Civic. Went to AutoZone, got a new radiator for like $50, and my stepdad put it in for me. We start showing the stray dog that's in our parking lot a lot, and feeding him just the dog food that we have. Also around this time, we actually, like I said, she becomes popular at work. We go to the truck stop to eat after work, and it's a bunch of people, but Dana is one of those people, because that's when we became friends, was around this time, like just friends, nothing more. We were doing, what was it? I think it was something where you wear headphones, and you say something, and try to get the person to say what you're saying. So,
okay, I remember this, and in my opinion, just my opinion, not facts, not whatever, I firmly believe that around this time where they like met Dana, started hanging out with Dana, became friends with Dana, is when Destiny was already into Dana. Like, I think Destiny was already into Dana at this time. And this is well before the breakup.
Something like that. I don't remember. It was something about, I think lips are red. I don't remember what it was exactly. But I say that to Dana, and Amberlynn gets offended. She goes off right there in front of everybody, does not care. And it was really embarrassing, and I was like, why are you doing this right now? You know, like, why would I try to be that way in front of you? Why would I try to be that way at all? Like, I wasn't meaning anything by it. I just had Googled some of the stuff to say, and I was saying on the list. I wasn't specifically saying something to her, and it's a big thing, and it was that, so. The 20-piece McNugget thing, she came back in a video and said that she had not eaten, or I came back and said she didn't eat a 20-piece nugget. She had me say that. She did eat a 20-piece nugget. She really did. I don't know why she had me say that.
Dang! Now that's the tea I'm here for. We all knew she ate that 20-piece nugget, but to have Destiny come out and confirm it, you know?
This is also around the time she starts to talk about wanting to quit the job because she wants to pursue more YouTube. And they were also, like, we started out in this one building for work, and they were building us a new building, like, redoing the inside of one for us to be at, and it was bigger and nicer. And it was getting close to being time to move to the new building, and I don't know, she was really nervous about the new building for some reason, and I was really tired of her complaining about everything with the job, and she was trying to call it out a lot. And then this is also around the time things started to get really tense for us. I know at this point, I know I said I was secretly talking to my ex. I was not talking to her at this point. I talked to her here and there. I did not talk to her like the whole time we were together. Just when things would get really bad between me and Amberlynn. Amberlynn got super...
That's just such a classic sign of someone who already has one foot out of the door. They're already talking to other people. And maybe they say, oh, I'm not emotionally cheating. I'm not this and that. But they're already looking for an out. They already have an out. Like, they're one foot out the door in the middle of a relationship. Like...
emotional about comments and hate on her YouTube. And I told her not to read it if it was going to bother her or let it get to her. She kept turning the comments off on her videos. And I said, I know it's better said than done to not read it and not let it get to you, but if you want this to be your career, you need to find a way to get over it, basically. And then on Halloween, I was Where's Waldo that year. I have a picture of it, maybe on my Instagram, but I was Where's Waldo. I didn't become good friends with Dana, like actually like texting or talking to her till November. And I want to say like we would text a couple times here and there, and then she kind of just quit talking to me, quit responding to me. But I know towards the end of November, she showed me a laundromat, and I went there with her and her mom and her best friend just to see what that laundromat was like. But it was like right after that is when we quit talking, really. She like ignored me till me and Amberlynn broke up, literally.
Okay. Who is like, hey guys, you know what's fun? Come check out this laundromat.
Which I wasn't like blowing her phone up or anything, but I just thought it was weird that she just quit having contact with me. But she did have a boyfriend. So maybe that was it, I don't know. We got new phones. We went from iPhone to Android, but Amberlynn still used the iPhone to vlog because she likes using iMovie. I don't understand iMovie to save my life, so we got Rarity Gray. Let's see. This is November. I think I said that, by the way. This is when we start to become really good friends with Charla. I want to say Amberlynn still hangs out with her. I don't know.
Y'all, I kind of thought, I don't know what I thought was up with Charla, but I still kind of feel that Charla is sus. I don't know why I feel that way, but like, yeah, Charla's sus.
Me and Amberlynn broke up. I refused to be friends with Charla. Charla was a pot stirrer or a crap starter. Like, I mean, too much drama with her. We had some friends from work move a couple apartments down from us. We had gotten to a big fight at some point, and I don't know what we were arguing about, but then I think either my mom or my mammy called me about going over there because my mammy was one of my moms, and she was like, hey, we're going to cook. You guys should come over. And I was like, heck yeah. You know, like I was ready to go. So I had seen my mom in a little while. I was ready to go over there and eat some good dinner and what have you. Well, Amberlynn didn't want to go, and I said, that's fine. You know, I have to go. Because, I mean, like I said, all that drama from before with her and my mom, they were just tense. But she didn't want me to go. And I was like, okay, well, it's been a little while since I've been over there. Just, you know, I'm going to go over there. And she was just like throwing a big just fit. I don't know how else to describe it. She was crying, and I know it was a Code Red Mountain Dew in my hand. She will swear to you that this didn't happen. I've talked to her about it before. She swears it didn't happen. So I don't know why she thinks that, but why would I make this up? I would try to walk out of the house, and I know I have this Code Red Mountain Dew in my hand, and I'm just like, I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna go. So, and because we were already arguing, I was like, I don't want to be around you anyway right now. Like, we were arguing. I wanted to go see my mom. She starts screaming at me from the sliding glass doorway, saying that she's gonna harm herself if I leave, and I don't know, just all this stuff. You know, just going nuts.
Those are like such huge like manipulation tactics. You know, first of all, keeping them from leaving, I think, is a no. Manipulating them, especially using your emotions and tears and stuff like that before escalating it further. But that's an attempt to control Destiny, which we all saw it. She controls all of her partners, or tries to. And I don't know. I just think isolating her, like keeping her from going to see her mom and her mama, or whatever she calls her. Y'all, I can't say anything. I had a mama, a nanny, a mama. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. A G-ma. I'm from the South. We call them all sorts of weird things. But yeah, like, why is she trying to control her? You know what I mean? I just,
And then I was like, no, you won't. You know, I said, that's not something to play around with. Just let me go see my mom. And she starts, like, coming at me. You know, like, ooh, ooh, ooh. So I get in my car, and I leave
like a beanbag in a hurry.
the can on my top of my car, and I close the door real quick, and I lock the door, and she's, like, telling me to get out, all this stuff, and she ends up throwing the can in my car. Made me mad. And I want to say I ended up not going. I don't think I did. I'm, like, 98% sure I did.
I just don't understand people and personal property damage. Knock on wood. I have never, and this, maybe this is just my own, like, beliefs, my own personality, whatever. When I get mad, I don't sling, slam, break things. I just don't. But I've never, in an argument, anything, in an attempt at malice, anything, damaged someone else's property or damaged my own property. Whether they bought it for me or not, or I bought it for myself. I don't know. I can't get behind it. I don't throw. I don't drop. I don't damage. I don't kick stuff. I don't hit stuff. I have no want to do anything like that to my own stuff or anybody else's, whether I know you or don't know you. I respect other people's property. You know what I mean? I'm not down with damaging OPP.
Did not go to my mom's. I ended up just going back inside and dealing with her.
So I just don't get these people, and they're like breaking a car and throwing this and throwing that, drop my laptop. Stuff costs too much, y'all.
And then, I don't know if that's the fight that might have caused it, but right after that, we also got into an argument, and that's when she let me open a present, and it turned into opening all those presents. I think someone asked if I still had any of the gifts that she got me. Look at Carter, trying to get under a blanket. I said I didn't have any of the gifts. I didn't realize, I still have a pair of the shoes. It was these shoes. These maroon ones. I still have those, and I still have the Pokemon jacket. But that's it. And then right after that, she also bought me the computer I have. That's the computer that's very old. She shows Twinkie in the shower with me. Twinkie did that a lot. I don't understand why. I don't know. I've had a couple dogs that just like to be in the shower. Oh, it's one of them. Why don't you go? He likes to get in the shower or try to get in the shower with you. Donald Trump was elected president. Went to PF Chang's for the first time. Maybe it wasn't the first time for me, but it was Charlotte's first time. We went with Charlotte and her sister. And when we got there and we're waiting, I want to say me and my brother got in a fight about something. I don't know, it ended with me crying and him being mad at me because I was in Lexington and I hadn't drove. Because Amberlynn offered to pay for Charlotte because it was expensive. We were supposed to get Cheesecake Factory for one, and we went to PF Chang's because they were taking so long. But my brother was mad because he came into town, and I was like, well, I'm in Lexington right now, and it was already late at night, and I was like, I just can't up and go right now. I didn't even drive myself, and I don't even got a fight about it. Let's see. That was when we started hanging out with Charlotte, like, a lot. I know that at this point, Amberlynn had quit the job, and I know that my lunch and stuff was always with Charlotte. I always spent lunch with Charlotte, and it would be just me and her chilling, and going and getting my KFC, whatever. And then we were also hanging out with the friends that moved a couple apartments down from us. You see us go to their house at one point. I had an uncle that passed at this point. Oh, you can see, after this, I started, like, hanging out with my mom's a lot, and going over there a lot, and her saying that I just wasn't there and all this, and, I mean, I just wanted to see them, and after that big fight from before, I'm glad that she was letting me, having to say that sucked. We put up the Christmas tree that we got, and we went to my uncle's funeral, can you see me put a fancy shirt on and bow tie? Then, the laundromat that she shows that we're being filmed at, that's the one I went to with Dana and her mom, and it was the only 24-hour laundromat that was close to us, and it wasn't even, like, right next to our house. There was plenty right by our house, but none of them were 24 hours, and we liked doing laundry after. Carter, you want my clean shorts? Carter, are you want my clean shorts? There wasn't any that were 24 hours. We like to do laundry after we got off work, and it would be 3:30 in the morning, so we needed one that was that Like, don't be messing with your brother. Carter, put it in your eye. Quit it. You're gonna poke it out. Let's see. Like I said, this was around the time Nana and I had become good friends. This is, I guess, the point towards the end of November she quit talking to me. And like I said, we didn't talk till after me and Amberlynn broke up. Besides, like, here and there at work, you can see us at Thanksgiving, and my mom's playing with Little Bear, and then we go Black Friday shopping. Now we're going into December, which is good because this video's getting long. Things at this point really are starting to get super rocky with us. She starts Vlogmas, and I gave her her gifts way before Christmas. I also started planning her, she thought it was going to be a Friendsmas. So just like a friends Christmas, getting together Christmas party. But really, I was planning a surprise party for her. And we were arguing so bad about something. She was trying to say that I was being secretive about it, I was keeping stuff from her and all this. And we were arguing, and I was like, fine, you want to know what I'm being secretive about? I was planning you a surprise birthday party. And now you know that. And I was going to do it when we have the Friendsmas thing, and you weren't going to know. And she was like, oh my god, that's the sweetest thing, you know. And I was just like, well, you're not going to be surprised now. And she said, don't cancel it. You know, we'll still do it. I'll act surprised. And she chose the party and what have you. Charlotte, it was me and Charlotte and her sister that were trying to do all this together, so. Let's see. This is around the time.
Y'all, I know we're almost at the end of this video, but like, I have been distracted this whole time by the abundance of laundry baskets. I only own one laundry basket. And there's 4 just right there in this room. What do you need them for? Like, I don't get it.
Started yowing a lot. We surprised my brother for his birthday. You see that in a video, me and him and his cake. It was actually not a cake, it was chocolate lasagna. I remember my mom made that, it was so good. Made a bunch of Christmas cookies, had a really great Christmas. My mom's birthday was on New Year's, and then that's it. I can't really think of anything specific that happened in December besides, because her birthday's so late in the month too. And I haven't started 2017 yet. It just says January. So, I'll get started on that and get to working on that for you guys. But, I'm trying to think if there was anything that I need to wrap up as well in this video while I still have a little bit of time. Like I said, I know you guys keep asking like what they would argue about her and my mom, and like I said, it was just little spats here and there. I don't know what else to talk about right now. I don't remember anything else because I pretty much addressed a lot. And I told you guys this was the juicy part, and I promise you that January and February, and I think some of March, is juicy as well for 2017. And then there's a lot of stuff going on with me a day after that, and slowly starting to hang out with Amberlynn. So, that's that. I hope you guys enjoyed this tea. This was a, like I said, spicy brew. Carter, say bye. Bo, say bye. Tell him bye. Can't really see Bo. Bo, tell him bye. Bo, tell him bye. All right.
Dang. The spiciest part of that was Amber's unsent message. But this is definitely better than part 1, which is why I didn't cover part 1 or the original like beach and tea or the little sip of tea. I thought all that was like not even lukewarm and not even tea. It was like colored water, you know. This is a little bit better. It's a little bit more interesting, but like only because of the 20-piece chicken nugget, the Code Red Mountain Dew, the attack with the K-cup holder. Was anything else good? No. I do want to cover the breakup video, and also I really want to talk about some of Amber's responses. I've been screenshotting them off of Instagram. I find the whole thing like she's just kind of being kind of ridiculous over this whole thing. She's being kind of ridiculous over the whole thing. She's like, oh, I never said anything about Destiny, and Destiny's just trying to make money, and Destiny's just trying to get some fame and this and that. And it's like, girl, you literally make your money off of YouTube. So whether Destiny's trying to get a little bag, you know, from the YouTubes, and the only way she wants to do that is to talk about you, who are you to judge her? Do you know what I mean? And she's putting way more effort into her videos than you put in any of your videos. So I'm here for it. Like I already said, and I said this a while ago, I would love for Destiny to do just some retro reacts to when her and Amber were together. I realize she's hit all the high points or whatever in these videos, but it would just be fun. Like she could just pause and be like, cap. You know what I mean? Like it would be, I don't know. I'm here for it. Destiny, if you watch this, which you probably never will, but like if you do, please do that. I will watch it. All right. I guess I'll just see you guys in the next one. Bye.